Paul said the good news is the gospel of grace of Christ. And he said, I marvel you turning soon from the grace of Christ to another different gospel, which is not a gospel anymore. So there are a lot of churches believing in a false gospel, which is the mixture of the law and grace. Folks, Jesus said, you cannot mix the new wine with the old wine skin. It will ferment and you will lose both. You cannot tie the old with the new because it will cancel each other. Even so, you cannot mix your righteousness with God's righteousness because it will make the grace of God in vain. So if you want not the grace of God to be in vain, you have to believe the true good news, which is the grace of Christ. And if you will believe it, you will be doubly blessed, not doubly cursed. Because Christ became cursed for this good news, folks. Christ became cursed for the goodness of God to be made known to you, to it come to you, so that you can know the God's goodness radical, so that your life would be radically transformed and blessed. Because God doesn't want His people to be cursed. God is not mad and angry at you. If He would be so, He would have not punished His own Son to fulfill the righteousness of God's law. It's a new way of life through which you receive it, everything God promised to Abraham, every inheritance, riches, and the promised land. You will enter it all because of His unmerited favor. Folks, all those people who died in Numbers chapter 13 in wilderness because they believe in a bad report, because they believed in a bad news. The 10 spies preached the bad news. If you're preaching the bad news and believing the bad news, you're in big danger, because it may sound right that if you are do good, you are blessed. If you do bad, God will beat you. That is sincerely dangerous. Those people's heart may be sincere, but they are sincerely wrong. So it's time to turn to the true gospel, which is the radical good news of Christ, that He is so good that you won't believe it's true, but it's the real truth.